Have you ever created an attendance register like this one, whether for employee attendance, student attendance, or for tracking the progress of any project? Let's build it from scratch in Excel. In a new sheet, I start by typing a title, attendance register. I then enter some column headers, names, unattended, attended. I type the first weekday, Monday. I drag from the autofill handle. For the weekday, I change the text direction. On the Home tab, I click on text direction and I change it, rotate text up. I then adjust the column width. For the title, I use the center across selection, Control 1. On the alignment tab, horizontal alignment, center across selection, I hit OK. And then I bold and format the text. For the column headers, I bold them and change the vertical alignment and adjust the width of the column. I start entering some names. I then add some borders. Control 1. On the Borders tab, I select the style. I select the color, and then I want an outside border and inside border. I hit OK. Now I want to get rid of the grid lines. On the View tab, I take the check away from grid lines, and now I start adding the functionality. For the functionality, I select the entire range for the 5 days, and then I go to the Home tab, Conditional Formatting, and I want to create a new rule. So I select Icon Sets, and I'll be selecting this type of icon sets. I have 3 icons. I change the middle one from an exclamation mark to a check mark, and then I change the type to number, and I change the type to number. For the first value, it will be 1. For the second one, I'll keep it to 0, and I just want to show the icon, and I check the box Show Icon Only. I hit OK, and now I can test. If I type 1, then I get the green check mark. If I type 0, then I get the red cross mark, and that's wonderful. I'll be entering some random 1s and 0s. Now I want to calculate the percentage of attendance, and this is calculated by creating a COUNTIF function, equal COUNTIF. I select the 5 cells corresponding to the first name, comma 1, and then I close the bracket, and I divide by 5. When I hit enter, I get the percentage. What about the unattended? That's the difference from the 100%. I type an equal sign 1 minus the attended, which is cell D3. I hit enter and I got the percentage. Let's format it as percentage. And now I can copy this formula all the way down. To visualize my data even better, I'm going to create a data bar conditional formatting in column C and D. I start with column C, I go to conditional formatting, data bar, and I'll be selecting a green data bar. I want to manage the rule, then I click on conditional formatting, manage rule, and then I edit the rule. For the data bar, I can change the color to any other color I want. And then for the minimum and maximum, I will set the type to formula. And the minimum will be 0. And for the maximum, it will be a formula, and the maximum will be 1. I want to change the bar direction, and I make it right to left. I hit OK, and another OK, and here is my conditional formatting. For the numbers, I want to format them the same color like the data bar, so I change the font color, and I make it this green, and I want to left align the numbers. For the attended, I'll be creating another data bar conditional formatting. I click on conditional formatting, new rule, and I'll be creating a data bar. I will set it to formula. For the minimum, it will be 0. For the maximum, it will be 1. I change the color, and let's make it red, and I hit OK. For the attended, I will change the formatting. I will make the font white, and I want it to be left aligned. I can apply some basic fill color to the column headers, and for the weekdays. Now I can test my project. Whenever the numbers change for the weekdays, 1 for attending and 0 for not attending, then automatically the icon sets and the data bars will change, like this. And I finished creating my project. Should you wish to learn more tips, then subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.